Hello there, very good evening to you. If you're not accustomed to this spot, and we do it regularly, week after week after week, we bring you the opportunity to see what could be the holiday of a lifetime. We team up with Planet Cruise. If that's not a name that you know, well, you're certainly going to know after this evening. They bring you amazing deals. Not just great cruises, because they team up with some of the biggest cruise lines on the planet. In fact, let's take the opportunity to introduce you to their guest this evening. Let me introduce you to Keith. Again, if you're a regular, you'll know. Keith, I know you get lots of tweets throughout the show. Is there anywhere, any special, what do they call it, hashtag that they should be tweeting if they want to get in touch?
Well, no, they can tweet us at B4Keefy or at Planet Cruise.
B4Keefy?
B4Keefy or at Planet Cruise, and then we can tweet back and we can interact and obviously shout out during the show. And of course, as well, we've got the wonderful hashtag Planet Cruise photo that we're trying to push. So if you've got any cruise photos and you want to send them in to us, then hashtag Planet Cruise, and we'd love to see them.
Yeah, if you would like to use that. Maybe you've been on a cruise recently. Maybe you went on a Planet Cruise, I don't know, 3 and 4 months ago, and you'd like to show some pictures in. It's hashtag Planet Cruise Capture, and we'd love to show those. If not tonight, certainly in a cruise show later along. Now, if you've never seen Planet Cruise, let me just go through some of the details about the company themselves so you can really feel comfortable with them. You might want to book because all of their team are experts. We're talking not second-hand but first-hand knowledge, been on ships, just like Keith, who was a cruise director aboard the largest ship in the world at the time, the Queen Mary 2. We're talking outstanding track record for customer service. They work with all the cruise lines, so you know, if you hear big brands like Carnival, like Celebrity, like Viking, it's still through Planet Cruise. They team up with the biggest cruise lines on the planet. And they also tailor-make all your cruise holidays to suit your needs. So, for example, if you hear that one's cruising out of Rome, and perhaps you like a couple of days there before or a couple of days after, then just get hold of the team. You know, you're going to be able to call the number you see at the bottom of the screen, or, of course, you can go to the website and you can get hold of them. Now, on each of the cruises we offer this evening, there's an ID number. It's really good to write down the ID number, because if you go to the website, it'll take you right through to that cruise. If you call, then they'll know exactly which one you're talking about. Now, on Thursday, you've got a special event coming up. That's
right, yeah, down in Hampshire. I'm going to be there, you know, doing a wonderful presentation, but all the different luxury cruise lines are going to be there, along with all the river cruise companies. We'd love you to come along. It's free, and you get a free glass of sparkling wine as well if you do turn up, and loads of exclusive offers that you won't be able to get anywhere else in the UK at any other time. So it's this Thursday, between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. at the Old Thorns Manor. Get in touch, check out the website, because our details are on there. So it's /luxury cruise show when you're on the planetcruise.co.uk
Perfect.
website.
Write that down. Maybe go and register tonight. planetcruise.co.uk /luxury cruise show.
The great thing about that is if you are working, you can come after work. If you're, you know, especially if you're local. So it's, you know, it's kind of works both ways for you, and you get a free bubbly.
Let's just take you through to the Planet Cruise website so you can see the sort of things you've got on there. You'll also find you've got the opportunity to get in touch with them and stay in touch through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. YouTube's my favourite because it gives you the opportunity then to actually see some of the holidays, see some of the hotels, the cruise ships themselves that you'll be staying at. So YouTube is really, really handy. Now, the first trip is an 8-night cruise with Norwegian Caribbean. Maybe you've heard of them, called NCL in the past, Norwegian Cruise Line. This is absolutely fabulous. In fact, before we do anything, let's take a moment to have a look at the cruise line itself.
Yeah, so this is a fantastic first cruise to be featuring, because we've got a wonderful opportunity now for you to enjoy the freestyle cruising that Norwegian Cruise Line offers on board the Norwegian Jade. And this is great because it's a recent ship built in 2006, just over 2,500 passengers, loads of deck space for you to enjoy the sunshine, to soak it up, whether you're relaxing in a hammock and sipping on a cocktail, or just chilling out on a sunbed, or getting wet and wild in the onboard water park. You can see there, it really is quite spectacular, some of the facilities they have for both young and old, and it is multi-generational cruising. Then when you get inside to the cabins, really, really top line, great variety from insides through to lush suites, and again, some of them featuring these beautiful big baths. And then, of course, around the ship is where you'll really notice the difference. It's an American cruise line, it's very laid back, it's very relaxed, you're not going to see too much formality, and loads of different entertainment options. Absolutely loads. In fact, for me, they're the best cruise line for the variety of entertainment they put on, because there is something to do for absolutely everyone. Even if you're ridiculously fussy, then, you know, like us ex-cruise directors.
Are you ridiculously fussy?
If you are ridiculously fussy, then I mean, I'm fussy when I go on a cruise ship, because it's like, you know, I sit there and I'm very critical because I've done the job as you have.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it when I go on with NCL.
This is a new and exclusive package, and in fact, the nice thing, this is one of the reasons you should go through Planet Cruise, because you get a free upgrade to all-inclusive drinks package. You'll also get free Wi-Fi, Ocean View and above. You also get $50 to spend on board. And the great thing is you can add 2-night stay in Venice from as little as £89 for the 2 nights.
That's incredible, isn't it, per person?
It's crazy.
Yeah, which would be a great thing to do. You can do that before that you actually cruise or after you cruise, and of course it would be a great extension. It would then make it a bit of a kind of 9 or 10 nighter.
Well, come on, that's a brilliant opportunity. Let's take an opportunity to see the trip. I think we're flying to Venice. Is that
We
right?
are flying to Venice, and you're sailing out of Venice, of course, one of the most iconic starts to any cruise, going past the beautiful San Giorgio Island you're going to see here, going along the Grand Canal, past St Mark's. It's a great start to your cruise. And then, relaxing day at sea, enjoying all that great food, all the different multiple food options, all that food included, all that entertainment included on board this great ship. Your first port of call is going to be Corfu. So you've gone right down the Adriatic there, enjoying the sunshine, and Corfu, one of the biggest islands in the Mediterranean. A Greek island, of course. It's incredible, lots of lush, beautiful olive trees that line the island, loads of great places to enjoy, not only great beach life, the great local Greek food of the tavernas, but also to go through to some of the old Roman ruins and go up to the birthplace of Prince Philip, and also the setting of a James Bond movie, For Your Eyes Only, the Achillean Palace, which is a fantastic day out. Then we're going through now to one of my favourite places in the entire world, the sunken... It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's incredible. It's a volcano which has blown its top and it's filled with water. It's called Santorini. The place your dock is just below your anchor off Thera, which you're just seeing pictures of here with these wonderful blue domed churches and the kind of sugar cube houses. You can also hike along the coastline, one of the best walks you ever do because the views are stunning. So many people choose to get married here, to propose here, because the views are simply unbeatable. And you've got the hot springs you can relax on, the beautiful beaches and the sweet wine that you can taste. Okay, then we're going through to another Greek gem here.
My top list as well.
In it, it's brilliant. In it, I know I sound like Ali G, but Mykonos. I love the Mykonos. Not I'm saying. This is great because this is great. This is the iconic 16th century windmills that are known on the island. There's the Patronus, the pelican, the local mascot. These gorgeous beaches that are loved by millionaires and backpackers alike. You've got the filming of Shirley Valentine, which was done along Little Venice that you just mentioned there, Sean. And of course, this whole place that you dock is called Chora. It was built to confuse pirates. It will confuse you, but it's brilliant to do that. And you can just sit and find a lovely little bar to sit and have a gorgeous Greek salad. Okay, then we're going through to Athens. Wow, commonly the most famous place in the whole of Greece, and with good reason, because you do have the Acropolis. You do have that Parthenon, which has been standing on the top, perched on top, sun-bleached for over 2,000 years. So much history, so many ruins, so much to see and do, so much great shopping. You've also got the changing of the high-skirted guard you can go and do.
Do you know what a passenger asked me once? It's absolutely true. Somebody asked me, why did the Greeks build so many ruins? Why did they build so many ruins?
That's a great one. It's like those silly questions you get asked. You get a whole routine on it, isn't it? Yeah. Does the ship generate its own electricity? Yeah, that's it. So we're going to go. You just reminded me of so many things. Relaxing day at sea before we then go to Croatia, Split. This is great. The heart of what we call the Dalmatia region. It's got a great pavement city cafe life. A very young. Over half the people here are under the age of 21. It's got very popular universities. Very young, vibrant life. Great for parties in the evening. But you've got the Kirka National Park on your front doorstep, which is exceptional, one of the best in the world due to lack of pollution and 400 species of unique animals. But you've also got this Diocletian's Palace, which was built to house an entire legion and is now beautifully preserved with lots of little shops and little churches and palaces amongst this gorgeous walled city. Okay, then we're back to Venice and then back to London. It's an incredible opportunity to get some sunshine, to see some amazing parts of the Mediterranean at a great price with a very relaxing cruise.
And don't forget, as you said at the very start, Keith, you've got the opportunity to have 2 nights in Venice before you get cruising, or you might decide to have them after your cruise, so you can chill out and relax. And if you're thinking, well, where do I fly from? This particular one we're talking about right now is from London, but of course most UK airports can be organised. So this is a great reason why you want to write down that phone number, 0203 6969 457, and just call the team. They are all experts. Again, you've got the free upgrade to all-inclusive drinks package. You've got free Wi-Fi when you book Ocean View or above. Return flights from London, plus all your overseas transfers included. If you do want other airports, then talk to the team. Add on that 2-night stay, 4-star hotel in Venice, before or after. £89 for the 2 nights, per person. 89 quid for 2 nights. That's crazy value for money. And the lead date on that is the 8th of October. Here's your free drink.
Yeah, it's great. So spirits and cocktails, wine by the glass, bottled or draft beers, and then fountain soda and juice. That's included, of course, and that's a great opportunity for you to enjoy a wonderful, wonderful deal. And don't forget, if you do go for the ocean view and above and do get that free Wi-Fi, you can send us in all your photos. Hashtag Planet Cruise Capture.
Just remind you that there's an ID number for each and every cruise. The one that we've got here, you can see it down there in the left-hand corner, 93101. 93101. So you might want to write down that if that's one that appeals to you. And you might want to write all 6 down and just remind yourself where they are. And of course, you can always go to the website to see more information. Now, let's move on to our next cruise. This is a phenomenal opportunity. It is so affordable. And it's actually out of London. You're sailing out of Tilbury, out of London, and back in to London. This deal, wait for it, this deal is better than half price. You're saving more than you're spending. Let's get Keith to talk us around what we can expect to find about cruise and maritime.
So a relatively new cruise company onto the market, and they specialise in adult-only cruises that really focus on an authentic cruise experience where it's not all about rock climbing walls, it's not all about ice rinks, it's not all about, you know, having 4,000 people on board a cruise ship.
Like classic liners.
It's more classic liners, it's a more personalised experience, it's about having really personalised and attentive service, it's about having a very good enrichment programme where they get great lectures, great speakers on board, good classic British entertainment. It is a British cruise line, and they sail out of the UK ports. They sail out of over 8 different UK ports, which is an incredible thing to start with. And again, with that traditional, more luxury, you know, more pared back cruise experience, you also get everything very familiar because it's in UK sterling. So it's going to be a very, very familiar experience.
And am I right thinking they don't want kids on board? I mean, not being horrible about children, but this is adults.
This is adult only, yeah. And reflected in that is some of the things they do. Like we have the arts, you know, Ideal World have a great arts and crafts channel. Yeah. Well, a lot of the things that you see on the arts and crafts channel on Ideal World are some of the things you can do on board the ship. Right. They do millinery, they do a lot of beadery, they do a lot of these kind of making stuff as well. So if you are a fan of that side of the programme as well, you'll get a chance to do that on here.
Wow. Now, don't forget, you haven't got to fly anywhere. So if you don't like flying, or if you want to take a lot of luggage, then you've got the opportunity to load the car up, because it's literally London back to London. That's the beauty of it. Go on, let's take an opportunity to see the itinerary. Where can we cruise with Cruise and Maritime?
Okay, so cracking itinerary, because you're heading out of London, as you said, really good central port. Your first call-in is at Amsterdam, the land of tulips and wooden shoes and Heineken beer, and of course the memory we have of Van Gogh, of Anne Frank, of Rembrandt. Many people have made this fabulous city famous. It's beautiful. It's crisscrossed by these gorgeous bridges, over 1,200 of them. They're lit up beautifully at night by fairy lights. You've got these beautiful parks. You see in the Keukenhof there. There's also the Vondel Park and the Ooster Park as well. And you can head out into the countryside, see those iconic cows and of course those beautiful windmills. If you are going to go and do a canal cruise, and I would recommend you do it, head to the Belegisch Plain, do a small one, head to Boomtown, Chicago, go out with 12 people, hire a bike and cycle round is one of the best things you can do if you're active enough to do that, and just enjoy this gorgeous, gorgeous city with a beautiful floating flower market. Yeah. Okay, then we've got a relaxing...
Fun place to go window shopping as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a fun place to go window shopping, absolutely, as well. It is. There's some very exciting areas of Amsterdam. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea before you then go through to Ulvik. And Ulvik is a fantastic chance to you to see a very beautiful little village that's settled at the top of what we call the Ulvik Fjord. Yeah. It's a pretty village. It's got lots of lovely waterfront hotel and a white clap church, and it's around here that you've got one of the largest fruit growing districts and orchard sections in the whole of Norway. In fact, try some of the local cider. It's superb, or the local apple wine. But you'll be able to go off and explore. You're then going to cruise to Hardangerfjord, and then you're going to get a chance also to explore Hardangervidda, which is one of the only places to see wild reindeer herds. Wow. It's a huge, great plateau that you're seeing here, just overlooking this tremendous fjord. It's absolutely stunning. And also Voronfossen waterfall. If you get a chance to go there, I would recommend it. Then next day we're in Flom, and you're also going to get a chance to cruise the Nyrøy Fjord, which is the world's narrowest fjord with 6,000-foot cliffs, and also Sognefjord, the longest fjord in Norway. So this is great. Flom, as we know, is the little place between steep mountains. It's your chance to do one of the world's most iconic railway journeys, heading up steep hills, going around these cliff tops, through tunnels. You can also go and see the wonderful local goats of Unrudal, 200 goats and 2 Norwegians. A lot of fun to be had there. Some great goat's cheese, and also go venture down into the White Caves of Gudvangen. So lots to do there. And then next you've got Bergen. This is the actual city. It's their second biggest city, but it's more like one of our towns, and it's still very, very scenic. Great opportunity to go to what we call the Brigand's Wharf. That's the local mount that you can see. They can take the old cable car all the way out to the top, and that gives you a great view over the whole of the fjord and the whole of the city itself. And if you walk back down, which you can do, there's a great fish market at the bottom, which I recommend. But it's famous, of course, because of the Brigand's Wharf and the atmospheric wooden wharf houses that just sit
I guess that the Fjords is one of my favourite cruises. You know, 18 years I cruised, and that is one of my favourite cruises. It's really worth considering. People
often have it on the top of their bucket list, and rightly so, and that's because there's always something to see, Paul. You know, you look out the window, you know, and because of the midnight sun often, and because of the light, the amount of light you're going to get out there, you can be seeing things at 12 o'clock at night, at 3 in the morning sometimes. It's incredible.
And this is a nice way to end the cruise, isn't it? Just a day at sea to chill out, catch your breath before you...
Absolutely. If you look at the value here, you're saving £520 off the brochure price. It's under £500 for a cruise. For a cruise to the fjords, it's very, very good.
I should add, these are exclusive discounts for Planet Cruise. So again, there's another reason to buy with them. These are exclusive discounts. So from $479, think about that. That's crazy value for money for a 7-night cruise. Now there is a single special too if you are travelling on your own.
Yeah, this is for Maureen. I've got to say, Maureen on Facebook. But yeah, we were chatting to her, he was asking me, get more single prices on.
Oh, well, there you go.
This is one for you, Maureen.
£759. Okay. Look, there it is. Single available from $759. So really, really good deal. The itineraries might differ just slightly depending on which date you decide to go, but you're going to be seeing the fjords ultimately. So it's a brilliant opportunity, and it is deposit only. So if you are looking at the 479, it is deposit only right now. And again, if you've got any questions, call the guys, call the team and ask about it. ID number for this one, write this one down because this is really one to consider. 101702. 101702. Let's just look at the prices again because you've got dates available here in May, July, August and September of this year, so you've got an opportunity to chill out, to relax. Come on, this is not a great deal of money for a wonderful week away, so take the opportunity. Now, if you'd like to go away for a little bit longer, our next cruise is for 12 nights. And in fact, if you're a regular, you know, I'd always say this is my sister's favourite line. She's cruised with them several times. This is Celebrity Cruises. Now, this particular one is new and exclusive. This is a great opportunity for you. If this is a cruise line that you're not familiar with, well, I'm sure you're going to love it. Let's just take a moment to show you the map so you've got some idea of what you're going to be doing, because on this one, you've got the opportunity to go to Rome before we do anything, and you're going to spend 2 nights there. In fact, Keith was recently in Rome. Let's take a moment to see what he had to say about it.
Italy's Eternal City truly is one of the world's greatest capitals, and the best place to view it is from the top of the legendary Spanish Steps. At almost 2,000 years old and big enough to hold 50,000 bloodthirsty spectators, the Colosseum is probably Rome's most iconic landmark, an architectural wonder. Standing in its centre, it is guaranteed to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. Now, I also recommend coming here and walking in the footsteps of Julius Caesar through the ancient ruins of the Roman Forum. Another architectural masterpiece is the Pantheon. Having stood for over 1,800 years, it is remarkably well preserved, and its impressive cylindrical bulk still appears to dominate the Roman skyline. Nearby, St. Peter's Square is your gateway into the Vatican City and, of course, the spiritual heart of the Catholic Church. Beyond it lies the mighty Renaissance masterpiece of St. Peter's Basilica and the stunning artwork of Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel. Now, as a world leader in fashion and style, unsurprisingly, Rome is fantastic for shopping. Treat yourself to a stroll down Via Condotte with the well-dressed locals, where you'll be tempted by names such as Gucci and Valentino. Now, a great place to escape the heat of the day is Villa Borghese, undoubtedly Rome's most beautiful park, where you can weave your way past fountains and statues through avenues shaded by giant oaks and umbrella pines. It's absolutely stunning. Modern-day Romans live for their food, and the city is full of lively pizzerias and friendly family-owned trattorias, with a thin, crispy pizza and simple, hearty pasta dishes can be washed down with a carafe of a local wine. You know, they say that Rome wasn't built in a day, neither can it all be seen in a day. So be warned, once you've had a taste, you'll be left wanting more.
Talk about jet setting. I don't know how he does it. He's back from Rome.
Oh, my word.
Who was the redhead you were with?
Oh, I was just some Italian bird. Yeah, oh. Grazie, ciao.
It's his boss. That was his boss. Okay, now let's go through some of the freebies you get with this. So again, it's new and exclusive. Don't forget you got the 2 nights in Rome before you get onto the ship. Free 4-star in Rome. Free upgrade from Ocean View to balcony. Free drinks package in there from Ocean View or above. And the regional flights are available from most UK airports. So this is a really, really great cruise. Well worth considering. Let's take the opportunity to go on board.
Yeah, so this is 5-star cruising with Celebrity, and of course this is...
You'd think that's not on the ship, wouldn't you?
You would. Well, that's the Lawn Club. All the Solstice class ships, which are the biggest cruise ships for Celebrity, have this beautiful real grass lawn on the top, and you can do lots of various things up there, including, you know, get food, enjoy the wonderful bar that's around the back there, the Sunset Bar, you know, just have a picnic, play some bowls, see the hot glass show. Now, this is great because Celebrity are all about the spa experience. They're all about really pampering you. You've got the fantastic library, which I love on there, which overlooks the huge grand atrium. You've got this beautiful, simple but elegant design. This is the main restaurant. You've got this gorgeous, great wine rack you're seeing there with thousands of bottles of wine.
That's amazing.
It's absolutely incredible. And again, the service I found on Celebrity when I cruised with them twice last year was absolutely first rate. And I took my father, I took my girlfriend, both absolutely loved it.
Wow.
The food was great. You know, you have got the sushi, you've got the great entertainment with the aerialists, we've got comedians and singers. You're going to be entertained like you're in the West End or Broadway every single night, and it is innovative entertainment. This is the martini bar. You can write your name in the ice there, as I did, or you can just and you can enjoy these incredible martinis. And of course, it's the hub of the ship. It's really great fun. There's always that energy happening there, and always a party to be had. And the great thing about Celebrity as well is they offer some really healthy options. So they have that great spa and the great gym, and they also do spa cuisine. So you can go and get a lovely piece of grilled chicken with some vegetables, or go and get a smoothie. And that's, I find that really good because not every single ship offers that. Right. So you can indulge.
So if you want the healthy eating option, it's all available.
Absolutely. So you've got that mixture. If you want to indulge, you can do that. And if you want us to keep it healthy, you can. Yeah,
because you bear in mind all the food's free, so it's very easy to start overindulging. Maybe try that for the first few days and then slow down a little bit. Come on, let's take an opportunity to look at the itinerary, because this is a wonderful one. From the Sicily, Naples, Greek Isles and Rome, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, lovely itinerary, Paul. You're right. Sicily's your first stop, your chance to trace the footprints and the footsteps of Marlon Brando, Robert De Niro, and look at follow the trail of the Godfather villages where they did the filming. You can also enjoy the kind of sites here where Shakespeare, of course, set Much Ado About Nothing, so you've got a lot of history there. You've got the world's largest mechanical clock that goes off at 12 o'clock every noon, which I recommend you going to do if you want to stay local in the city. But of course, if you head inland, you'll get this beautiful scenery. You also get a chance to go up Mount Etna, which is, you know, Sicily's star turn, and go on the Sermoncuta Railway, which takes you right round the circumference of the mountain and up into this beautiful scenery. Then, relaxing day at sea before we go to Mykonos. I've already talked about Mykonos, so I'll move on from that quickly, but it's a beautiful, beautiful sun-drenched stop. Ephesus is next. The port itself is Kusadasi. This is the land of genuine fake, but away from that, the big attraction is this, Ephesus, the ancient city, one of the best preserved ancient cities in the entire world.
It's like Pompeii, but it's in Turkey, isn't it?
It's like Pompeii. It's even in better shape. And it's gorgeous. And you've got an amazing amphitheatre. You've got the Library of Celsus, which is very famous, and you've got Alexander the Great, the Apostle Paul, and the Virgin Mary, all people that have lived here over the years. But if you do go to the little town that you dock in Kusadasi, go and barter hard for some amazing bargains, go to a Turkish hammam and get a great massage, or go and relax on the local beaches. Then you're going through to Rhodes. This basks in more hours of sunshine than any other Greek island. It's known for its fascinating history with the Knights of St John that built the wonderful fortifications where you dock. You've also got the Acropolis of Lindos, with probably the best view in Greece, they reckon, from the top there. But if you do go around the old town of Rhodes, near where you dock, it's incredible. It really is stunning. And again, built by the Knights of St John, you've got this wonderful 13th century engraved sandstone. You've got these empty streets that look like they could be just used in a film set with, you know, they're absolutely stunning. And if you want the lively Falaraki side of life, then you can do that and get on a banana boat. Then Santorini we've already looked at because we're there next, but this is incredible itinerary. This really has got a hollowed out volcano. Then to Athens, again, we already talked about it, but you've got the mighty Acropolis, changing of the guard, great shopping, and so much more. The Corinth Canal on your front doorstep. Then a relaxing day at sea. Remember, all throughout this, you've got that wonderful food included, the wonderful entertainment included, that wonderful surroundings that you get with Celebrity, the modern luxury. Then you hit Naples, southern Italy, and its very best. A really hot slice of Italian life. It's the birthplace of pizza. They serve the strongest coffee in the whole of the country. They consider themselves a separate country, many of the people in the south. And it's a chance for you to go through to Pompeii, it's a chance for you to go to Herculaneum, a chance for you to go over to the island of Capri, maybe to explore the Amalfi Coast. But I say head inland, go shopping. But, you know, again, shop in the middle of Naples. It's one of the oldest continuously inhabited city centres in the world. And it's all UNESCO protected, and it's absolutely very beautiful. And then after you've explored Naples, you're back to Rome. And then, sadly, you have to head back home where you'll book your next cruise, the Planet Cruise, because you've had such a good time.
Well, again, let's just remind you of some of the freebies. This is a new and exclusive package. You've got the 2 nights in Rome before you get going, which is brilliant. But then you've got the free upgrade from Ocean View to Balcony. That's a free upgrade from Planet Cruise. Free drinks package if you're Ocean View or above. And if you are thinking, well, what about my airport? What about my airport? You know, maybe you're from the north of the country, you don't want to drive all the way down to London. Most UK airports, regional flights are available. Might mean you need to stay overnight, but you can talk to the team and they can tell you what all the options are. So here are the freebies: a free classic drinks package for Ocean View and above, free upgrade from Ocean View to Balcony. How brilliant is that? Return flights from London, all overseas transfers are included. And of course, as I just said, those UK airports are available. Supplements will apply, but just talk to the team and see what's available. Write down the ID number for this: 113377. 113377 is your ID number for this. Dates available on the 4th and the 25th of May. Now let's just recap what the classic drinks package is. Do you want to talk us through that?
I always get this when I go on board. I think it's very, very good value. It's probably the most popular drinks package at sea. Specialty teas and coffees, assorted juices, bottled water, alcoholic cocktails and smoothies. You can have as many, you know, kind of, well, I was going to say one, I probably shouldn't say that, but as many great smoothie cocktails as you want. Selected beers, spirits, wines and cocktails. And again, a lot of high-end brands are included in this. You can get Tanqueray Gin, for instance.
Brilliant.
You know,
so it's not just like the low range.
No, it's not. It's a really good level. Then also what you can do, moving on, because that's the drinks package if you go Ocean View and above, and that makes it so worthwhile, because that'll be about £300 if you get it separately for that, for a 10, 11-day cruise.
Easily, yeah.
You're getting that included. If you go for Ocean View and above, and this is Aqua Class. This is what I did. It's great. You get priority check-in. You get the personal spa concierge. You get a really nice cabin, high level of balcony cabin. You get loads of complimentary stuff, and you get access to Blue. That's the biggest thing. So speciality
you're saying you're a little fussy. Not being funny when I say that.
No, it's true.
So if you like the nicer things in life, you should consider Aqua Class.
At the restaurant Blue, only a certain number of covers, really excellent menu. You can only go to the restaurant if you actually are Aqua Class. You can't book to pay and go and have it.
And here are your prices. You can see 4th and 25th of May available. And if you'd like, well, you've got all the choices there: interior balcony, concierge, and Aqua Class. So let's continue with our journey. Don't forget, if you would like to send us any photographs of your trip, then it's hashtag Planet Cruise Capture, and there's all sorts of social media available. So it's really, really handy. If you want to send in photographs, maybe see them on TV, then that's really, really great. In fact, I think we've got one to show, haven't we?
We have, yeah, that's right. This is John and Anne-Marie Magellan. Thank you so much on Adventure of the Seas. Look at that. She's holding the sun in her hands. It's an absolutely fantastic photo. So thank you very much, Anne-Marie and John, for sending that in to us. And remember, hashtag Planet Cruise Capture. And I've had some tweets as well. So Shah's tweeted after the Rome thing and said, watching Beefy Keefy in Rome in his tightest T-shirt ever. Thank you very much, Shah. I appreciate that. But this is great. Karen Robinson, large glass of red and settled down to watch my favourite programme of the week. Thank you, Karen. And also Jeff Scott. We're ready for the show. Pyjamas on, feet up, feet up on the coffee table, gin and tonic. Bring it on. So
love it. Love your style. This next one, I want you to write down the item number right away, or item number, the ID number for this particular cruise, because this is phenomenal value for money. And I know you've heard me say that it's great value for money. We're talking about, less than £100 a day. We've been talking about £84 per day. We're now going to be talking less than £50 a day, £48 per person per night for a Thomson cruise. It is phenomenal value for money. We're talking a saving of over £700 per person. So write down the ID number. It's 88211. 88211. And there is limited availability on this. Once it's gone, it is gone. Come on, let's get on board and have a look what we can expect.
So Thomson June, currently still the flagship of the fleet before she gets replaced by Discovery. Well, not replaced because she's going anywhere, but just Discovery will take that mantle of largest in the fleet. Beautiful ship, launched, and really gives you a wonderful opportunity with Thomson to have a relaxing, family-friendly holiday where literally you are being served by what I really feel the best and friendliest crew at sea. I spent 6 years as a cruise director for Thomson, and I worked for other companies, but I loved that time with Thomson because it was so good. The entertainment gets so many good reviews for the shows in the evening.
Well, you have to say that. You're entertainment director.
But it's true, it does. You know, again, with this ship here, you got more plush accommodation from again from the outside through to the ocean views, even a few balconies, which can be rarer with the Thomson ships. And this is more of a classic cruise experience where again the focus is on great fun deck parties, where the focus is on really great open entertainment, where the focus is on having lots and lots of space for you to soak up the sun and for you to enjoy what's going to be an incredible Caribbean and Mediterranean treat. So this is going to be an amazing opportunity, Paul. 4 restaurants on board, as you see, so you've got a variety of of different international cuisine. And again, the great thing I love about Thomson is the fact that the crew really do make an effort to remember your name. And particularly if you've come back again, I know there's a lot of fans of Thomson watching this, they will remember who you are and they'll make it extra special. And when you go back to your cabin at night, your towel would have been turned into something quite interesting.
I think it's also worth saying, if you have not cruised before and you maybe feel a bit intimidated by the idea that there could be people from other countries, thinking, oh, I don't know how the Americans cruise, this is a British cruise line, so you feel at home. Very
much at home, and again, all the tips are included as well. So where again, with a lot of cruise lines, you'll go on board and you're being charged maybe $10, $15 a day to have, for the service. All that's already included in the price you're seeing on the screen. So that's really
I'm being
good.
told right now that the call centre have just let us know that people are already, they've obviously been to the website and seen what cruises are available. This is already selling, even though we've only just started talking about it. So please be aware, it's limited availability only on this particular one. Come on, let's get on to the itinerary.
You do. I should say I did several of these transatlantic crossings from the Caribbean back over and vice versa for Thomson, and they put on lots of extra entertainment. The atmosphere on board is very special. So you're going out of Jamaica, you've got a relaxing day at sea, and then your first port of call is Grand Turk. Remember, you've flown to the sunshine, so those temperatures really good and hot. Grand Turk is like stepping back into the Caribbean 40 years ago. It's beautiful. It was founded by Bermudan salt rakers about 3 centuries ago. It's a Bermudan British colonial place with loads of great architecture, beautiful uncrowded beaches. Only 6,000 people on the whole of the island. You can actually swim and hold stingrays. The Gibbs Stingray Encounter, which I recommend, and it's also one of the best places to dive. It's got a 7,000-foot vertical wall just offshore, so if you're a scuba diver like me, heaven. Some relaxing days at sea, soaking up the sunshine as you head out from Grand Turk. And then you are in basically Bermuda, and this is an overnight in Bermuda. Now,
in all the years I cruised, I never got to Bermuda.
Oh, I did, Paul. It's a brilliant island, and the policemen really do wear Bermuda shorts.
Really?
It's great. And the thing about Bermuda is that Thomson very rarely visit this. I don't remember seeing Thomson visit Bermuda before. I did it several times with Cunard. It's an amazing place, and you've got an overnight here. Try the local spiny lobster, that's a speciality, and try the dark and stormy. It's their big cocktail. It's rum with ginger beer and a squeeze of lime. You've got loads of great caves, loads of great beaches, including a pink sand beach that you can enjoy. You've got, can you believe it, amazing golf courses. I think you've got over 8 golf courses in just 22 square miles. There's more golf courses per square mile than anywhere in the world. You can go horseback riding, you can enjoy incredible cuisine, and you're docked by the Ravy Naval Dockyard, and there's lots of great places to explore just near there as well.
And this is an overnight, is that right?
It's an overnight.
Stay overnight.
So loads of chance for you to enjoy this incredible place. Then you've got some relaxing days at sea, 4 in total. You're soaking up that sunshine, enjoying all the extra entertainment that's been laid on board, before you then go to Horta. Again, a very rare port, full stop, let alone for Thomson, for any cruise line. This is in the Azores. It's very cosmopolitan. It's a small island, and it's known really to be the head of the kind of yachties. It's the yachting capital of the Azores, really. Go to Peter's Cafe Sports Bar. It's the most famous bar in the world to any yachtsman. They always say if you don't go to Peter's when you've been to Horta, you've not actually been to Horta. But it's a beautiful location, attractive houses, churches, lots of deserted beaches and great lush countryside to explore. Then, staying in the Azores, Ponta Delgada, San Miguel here, it's the largest of the Azores. It's stunning. There's some lovely black and white volcanic architecture the town's been built in. You're going to see a photo of that next. You've got 2 gorgeous lakes that you can go. Try the specialities. You've got Europe's only tea plantation growing here. You can try the local tea, the tea pudding, which is stunning. The local pineapple pudding is recommended as well. And try something something called, if you get a chance, cozido, where basically bury the meat and stew deep underground and let the geothermal heat cook it over 8 hours. It's called cozido. It's incredible. Okay, some relaxing days at sea before you then get back to Spain. Cadiz is first. Wonderful chance for you to go through to Seville to try the lemon and orange blossom city, and again enjoy all that Andalusia and Don Juan has to offer, and of course go and see Christopher Columbus' tomb as well. Then you're going from here to Malaga, Spain, set on the Costa del Sol. This is it's great, isn't it? And again, it was the heart of the Arab occupation of Spain. So again, some great architecture. The Alcazaba right up on the hilltop, overlooking the wonderful African coast. You've got the heart of the bullfighting region here as well, and the best tapas in Spain in Malaga, and a chance to go to the Picasso Museum because Picasso was born here. So really good chance to do that. Then Alicante, this is on the Costa Blanca. Beautiful, beautiful place where you can just enjoy gorgeous beaches. It's no surprise, of course, it's popular all year round, particularly to Brits. Head out to the castle of Santa Barbara, which overlooks the city, and walk the high towers and go down into the dungeon, and then maybe go and get some sangria at the old.
Let's just remind you of the price on this: £48 per person per night. £48. Come on, you get a budget hotel in the UK if you're lucky, and you don't get any food included. No. This cruise includes all the food and the entertainment. Huge savings. We're talking £700 per person off that brochure price, and it is incredible value. You'll agree. Look, there it is in writing. £48 per person per night. This one to get. Get that ID number written down. Call the team now. I wouldn't even wait to see the other cruises because this is going to be a sellout. 88211, 88211, and of course you've got that overnight in Bermuda as well. Now let's take the opportunity to take you to our next trip. There are so many to share with you. One of my favourite lines, it's the cruise line that I proposed to my wife on. It's Princess Cruises. Phenomenal line. I'm sure you're going to absolutely love these. And you've also got the opportunity, because you're going through Planet Cruise, to have a free upgrade to balcony. So we're talking brilliant, brilliant value for money. Now, we're going to fly you to Barcelona first. So let's show you the map so you've got some idea about where in the world that is. And then we're going to take the opportunity to take you. In fact, you went to Barcelona recently, didn't you? I
did, yes. I think you're going to see me again. Excuse me, I'm going to have to nip off. Just give me 2 ticks. I'm just heading back out.
Let's take an opportunity to see it then.
If you're on a cruise around the Mediterranean, there's one port that's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. A city of stunning architectural contrasts, which is one of Europe's most beautiful and exciting destinations. Welcome to Barcelona. My advice, find the nearest bar, order a nice big jug of sangria, some wonderful tapas, and sit back and enjoy.
Now, the great thing about... Well, Keith's making his way back now. I don't know how you do it.
I tell you what, I don't know how to do this job, mate. They don't pay me enough. They really don't. Hey, I brought you something, though, from La Buquera Market, the 900-yard market at Top Las Ramblas. It's a spicy pepper, Paul.
Great, I really
something about
that.
it really appealed to me, so I thought, you know, I thought you should.
I'll put it there.
That's it.
Now, don't forget, you've got 2 nights before you take the cruise, and at the end of the cruise, you've got 2 nights as well. So you get to stay 2 nights in Barcelona and 2 nights in Rome. Do you want to talk us through the cruise line? Look at this!
Royal Princess, incredible ship, and you can see the seawalk here, which stretches out over the side of the ship, and it's incredible. You've got a bar there as well, which is, I dare you to have a drink and then have a couple of drinks and then look down below you. Incredible, the biggest spa in the whole fleet. This particular ship, of course, was launched by our very own Kate Middleton, of course, the Royal Connection, for a royal ship. And you see this mighty atrium, which has so much off it, tries us to sit and eat and drink wine and enjoy the amazing spontaneous entertainment that will always erupt on a princess ship. They also have an incredible opportunity for you to see the fountain show. I think you're going to see that in a minute, a part of the entertainment where they have these water fountains and they do a show every night. You've got the movies under the stars, you've got the typical chef's table, multiple dining options, the Ocean Terrace seafood bar, which I absolutely loved, Italian gelateria as well. The dining options on board are spectacular, and it's won lots and lots of awards. And of course, as it's Princess, as you know, lots of great opportunities to enjoy the entertainment, and they even have a TV studio on board. So when you used to do your TV show, you can go and watch the cruise director do a TV show live and be part of the audience.
Yeah. Also, don't forget that Planet Cruise give you a great free upgrade on this one, from inside to balcony. Really worth considering. Come on, let's take a moment to see where the itinerary will take us.
Okay, so you've had that great start in Barcelona, a 2-night stay for a 4-star hotel. That's all included. Cartagena's first. This is great. It's tucked into a deep bay, guarded by 2 cliff-top fortresses. You've got the old Roman amphitheatre you're seeing here. It's steeped in history, and it's also your gateway to the glamour, golf and expat paradise of La Manga. Okay, then we're through to Gibraltar, so we're keeping up the kind of British connections here as we're going abroad. As Larry Lee says, a slice of Portsmouth cut off and towed 400 miles south. Gibraltar is spectacular. You've got the rock that you can explore. You can go and see the local wildlife, the cheeky apes, head into the rock itself and see the cathedral cave and the great acoustics, and of course get the duty-free bargains that this is well known for. Then we go, and go dolphin. Go and do a dolphin spotting cruise as well. It's amazing fun. Next, relaxing day at sea before you hit Marseille, your gateway through to Provence, to see the sunflowers and lavender that inspired Van Gogh and many, many more. But it's also France's oldest seaport. It's great for walking on foot. Chateau d'Elf, where the County of Monte Cristo is imprisoned. And it's great for shopping and for food. Try bolognese, the local fresh French stew. Oh my word! Honestly, I'm still out of breath.
It's all that running.
It is all that running. Yeah. Genoa's next. I do, and this is on the northwest coast of Italy. Ancient maritime Italian power, birthplace of focaccia and pesto. Try it if you get a chance here. Go in the Big O lift, which takes you up over the harbour. It's known as the Market Square of the Mediterranean. It's a fantastically friendly city. Yes, you can head out to Portofino, and you can also explore the longest walls. You can walk them in the whole of Italy. They're beautifully preserved as well, so you've got the wonderful heritage. Then Florence and Pisa. Now the port is called Livorno. Livorno itself is known as the New Venice in Italy. It's got a great market, great for shopping. It's got lovely canals that you can explore by water. But of course the big attraction is Florence. Yeah. It's like an open living museum, from a Duomo that you're seeing here, which gives you amazing views, all the way through to the Botticelli's Birth of Venus and so much more. And you've got Pisa. Of course, Pisa giving you that iconic leaning tower, and the Tuscan countryside, but the towns like Lucca that you can go and explore. Then back to Rome, and here you get off and you've got a 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel. So 2 hotel stays on this cruise, which is incredible. And I've already covered Rome, so I won't go back and talk about that. But of course, if you do want any more information, feel free to get in touch by Twitter, Facebook, or
I love that sky walkway. That is amazing.
The sea walk is incredible. It is brilliant. It's really, really good. It's on both sides, Paul. And again, the bar's by one of them as well, so you can sit having a drink, looking directly down at the sea beneath you.
I'd do it. Reminds me of Las Vegas. Let's take a moment to see the prices, because this is so affordable. Free upgrade, as I said earlier, from interior to balcony. That makes this an amazing deal. You've got dates in May and in August of this year. Return flights from London. You've got your flights available from other UK airports too. Again, talk to the team, write down that phone number, give them a call, and you've got the 2-night stay, 4-star hotels in Barcelona at the start. Then you've got your cruise, and then you've got 2 nights in Rome as well. So it really is, it's what I call a top and tail cruise. It really is a great way to go, and I love that particular cruise line. Let's just show you the prices so you can see what's available on those dates. Again, in May and August, so affordable. But we don't end there. That's the 5th of 6 deals that we get to bring you this evening. So right now, you've often heard us talk about Viking river cruises. This is slightly different. This is the same line. It's going to be Viking that we're talking about right now. So first class, as we always tell you about the river cruises, they are award-winning and they include almost everything for you. But this is a sea-going cruise. I don't want you to miss out on this. In fact, we had Neil go on board, and he's going to share with us right now what you can expect to enjoy on board the Viking ships.
I'm Neil Barclay, Head of Sales at Viking Cruises, and I'm delighted to be here to tell you a bit about our new ocean product. Launched in 2015, the Viking Star is 930 guests and 48,000 tonnes, so it's still small compared to some of the big cruise lines that are out there. And what we've tried to do with the Viking Star is include as much as possible in the cruise fare. So not only is it all veranda, you've got complimentary Wi-Fi on board, you've got beer, wine and soft drinks with lunch and dinner included, speciality teas and coffees 24 hours a day. We've also got 2 alternative restaurants, an Italian and a tasting menu restaurant, which are all included in the cruise fare. One of the concepts of Viking Ocean Cruises is actually to explore the real destination. So we spend longer in ports, on average 10.5 hours in each port, and also some overnight stays so you can really experience the nightlife. The Viking Star will be joined in 2016 by the Viking Sea, and in 2017 with the Viking Sky, and currently the ships will operate in the Mediterranean. We look forward to welcoming you on board Viking Ocean Cruises soon.
Now, if you do decide to go on the 17th of December, as you can see on the screen right now, that's the Christmas cruise. You'll be in St Martin, is that right?
St Martin on Christmas Day, which is a fantastic place to go. Loads of beaches, loads of great rum. Oh, and it's brilliant. I want to say that she's won so many awards, Viking Star. You know, if you go, absolutely loads. The highest honours, best new ocean ship, a 5-star rating by the Editors of Cruise Critic. It received the highest rating in the midship size category from the Berlitz Guide to Cruising, which is the Bible of cruising, and is also being heralded by people like CNN as the world's best new cruise ship. She really is turning heads. She really is.
It's really worth considering. Come on, let's take an opportunity to see the itinerary. You're going to fly to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's right. Great start. The oldest city under the American flag, and a great chance for you to enjoy tropical forests, verdant peaks, gleaming white sand beaches. You can wander old San Juan itself, of course, which is gorgeous. See the Spanish colonial buildings and Fort San Cristobal, which is a very famous, iconic photo. You can go to Casa Bacardi as well, which is the home originally of Bacardi. And do some rum tasting, or you can hike through the El Yunque National Rainforest in search of the island's rare tree frog. Then we're through to Tortola, Road Town. This was the British Virgin Islands here. This is where Blackbeard and Bluebeard used to hide out, and it's a beautiful collection of islands, very, very beautiful. And you've got Apple Bay, Smuggler's Cove, beaches that are opal white and really steal the show. You can swim with dolphins, you can explore the Sage Mountain National Park, and of course you can go to the amazing Virgin Gorda, a cluster of sea pools that you can swim or snorkel through, tunnels, caves and arches. Next we go to St John's in Antigua. It's the largest of what we call the British Leeward Isles. It boasts one of the Caribbean's best coastlines. They've got a beach for every day of the year. I've explored about 80 of them in total in my time in the Caribbean. I never found a dud. They're all incredible. Darkwood was one of my favourites on the far end of the island. Local buses, very cheap to help you explore, $1 for a ride. You can also go swimming with stingrays, you can do the canopy zip line, or you can go over to Bird Island as well and see the incredible little parks.
I used to like hiding away in Hawk's Nest. Do you remember Hawk's Nest?
Ah, that rings a bell.
A little sanctuary. We never told the passengers about it. We used to go and hide there. It was brilliant. But now you know. Now you know.
Next, Castries, St Lucia. This is beautiful. You've got the Pitons here, the island of the two Pitons. It's an island, of course, dedicated to Madonna. And this is incredible because you've got lush, verdant rainforest that you can explore. You've got the world's only drive-through volcano, and you've got incredible mountainous scenery with this dense rainforest that's just so great to trek through, to explore, to enjoy, to experience, and great beaches like Rodney Bay to enjoy and party on. Then Barbados is next, a hypnotic Calypso Island, Little England. It's quite small, but it gives you so much. You can go through Harrison's Cave on a tram, you can go snorkeling in search of the hawksbill and green turtles, and of course you can take it easy maybe on Carlisle Beach, or do the Atlantis submarine ride, or head out to another places that all the crew go to that they don't like passengers knowing about, and that's the boatyard.
Oh yeah,
the boatyard here. Yeah, that's if you want to see your crew having fun, go there. Okay, Guadalupe's next. And it's incredible. This is Guadalupe, again, you're stepping back. They're not as developed. It's one of the French Caribbean islands. Great chance to dig your toes into the sand at Grand Dance Beach, weave a path through the orchid and ginger-rich canopy of the national park, or maybe zip on your wetsuit and go down underwater as Jacques Cousteau did. It's a beautiful underwater paradise around here. Then St Kitts. This is sugarcane country, jagged volcanoes soaring over these azure turquoise seas. Again, dense rainforest. Best thing to do here, the Brimstone Hill Fortress, which is the Gibraltar of the West Indies, and you can do the great train, the scenic railway that takes you across the island. Then Philipsburg, you're here for Christmas Day.
Brilliant.
So you've had Christmas Eve at St Kitts, Christmas Day on Philipsburg. Incredible. 2 flags rule this island, 2 countries, part French, part Dutch. You dock in the Dutch side. You can explore in the French, which is cuter and full of boutiques and lovely little beaches as well. The whole island is gorgeous. Rent a car, rent a bike, explore. Maybe do the America's Yacht Race, which is iconic. Go shark diving, or just relax and try the wonderful local rum, guava berry rum. It's incredible.
Yeah, if you're thinking of going over to the other side, to the French side, you can rent a car really easily. Or
really easy.
Open top Jeep, that's the way to go.
You go to Airport Beach and see the airplanes coming in and sucking you out of the water.
Yeah.
And then finally St Thomas, what a great finish. The American Virgin Islands now. Magin's Bay, voted one of the best beaches in the world according to the National Geographic. And you've got Coral World, a 4.5-acre marine park underwater, giving you amazing views of the local marine life as well. So much to see and do here before you head back to San Juan and then eventually back to the UK. Great cruise.
I was lucky enough to cruise the Caribbean for around 6 years, and the itinerary you're looking at right now, I did that for around 2 years. Those are some of my favourite islands. I'll personally recommend this cruise, not just because of the ports of call, but because of the amazing cruise line as well. This is really one to consider.
Did you see that infinity pool? It's incredible. That's a true infinity pool, which is a first on a cruise ship pool.
Yeah.
Really
well, let's talk about some of the freebies on here, because I say freebies, they include a great deal. This is a new ship. You've got complimentary drinks with lunch and dinner, free Wi-Fi on board, free airport parking with this trip, complimentary shore excursions in every port.
Which is amazing. The savings, when you add up everything that's being added in, Paul, it is actually incredible value for money in a superbly luxurious environment. So this ship is a result of Viking River Cruise passengers saying, we want an ocean cruise with you and build us something different, something new.
There you go. There's all the say freebies. That's an unfair term to use in this case. These are complimentary. Again, this is luxury, so you don't really want freebies. Complimentary wine, beer, soft drinks, all included on board with your lunch and your dinner. Complimentary Wi-Fi, as I said. Complimentary shore excursions in every port. Complimentary 24-hour specialty coffees and teas. We're talking lattes, cappuccinos, your high-end teas. Everything's included. Return flights from London, all overseas transfers included. And again, if you would like to do something slightly different, if you want to go for a different airport, call the team and have a chat with them. This is deposit only as well. That's really worth bearing in mind. It can be deposit only. Talk to the team. Let's go through the includes, because it is phenomenal. Veranda stateroom or suite, 24-hour room service, onboard meals and a choice of restaurants. Keith was telling me that these restaurants, you don't pay extra to go to these restaurants.
You don't pay extra for the restaurants. They've got a great
variety. On many
cruise
ships, don't you?
You do. There is one particular thing though that you can pay to go and do, where you go offshore and you buy your own. You go to the markets and you buy your own food. Then you come back onto the ship and you prepare the meal, and then in the evening you have this sumptuous banquet that's been cooked for you. So it's very involving. And there's also an incredible Norwegian deli that the recipes are family recipes from the Viking president's mum.
Wow.
So it's incredible. So it's got this
I
wonderful
can't believe
feel.
it.
I know, it's got a great feel. And again, you're only cruising with just over 900 other people. So it's really personal. Write
down the ID number for this one, 93101. Oh, sorry, I'm giving you the wrong one. 108356. 108356. Don't miss out on this deal. Now, here's your prices. You can see so affordable. Don't forget, you may want to go for Christmas. If you do, then the sailing for that one is December the 16th. You don't want to miss out on it. It's a brilliant opportunity. Now, that's the 6th cruise. So let's take the opportunity right now to recap. This is going to be fast and furious. We began with Norwegian Cruise Lines, often called NCL. We're on board the Norwegian Jade. 8th of October is our lead date on this one. Free upgrade to all-inclusive if you go through Planet Cruise. Free Wi-Fi, return flights from London Gatwick, and you can add on a 2-night stay, 4-star hotel in Venice as well. And that's just £89 for the 2 nights per person. 93101 is your item number for that particular deal. Then we went to cruise and maritime. This was the Fjords cruise we talked about. And again, a brilliant, brilliant opportunity for you here. Exclusive discounts, better than half price. If you are on your own, if you're travelling as a single, and there's not a couple of you, $7.59 you can get this for. If you are a couple, from $4.79 each, £479. So brilliant, brilliant deals here. And these are exclusive discounts. ID number is 101702. Deposit only on this particular one, so really, really good deal. Then we went on to celebrity cruises. Celebrity Reflection for 12 nights. Sicily, Naples, Greek Isles and Rome. A new exclusive package. Free classic drinks package included if you're Ocean View or above. Free upgrade from Ocean View to balcony. Brilliant. Return flights from London. Flights also available from other airports, so just talk to the team. That is such a great opportunity. The 113377 is your item number or your ID number. Now, Thomson Cruises, what a brilliant cruise this was. This is the one, £48 per person per night. That's right, £48 per person per night. Huge savings here of £700 off that brochure price. It is a phenomenal deal. And don't forget your Caribbean, the Azores and Jamaica, but that is very, very limited availability. So call the guys if you want that. 88211 is your ID number, 88211. Then we went to Princess Cruises, 11 nights on this Royal Princess Cruise. And don't forget you've got the 4-star hotel, 2 nights in Barcelona, 2 nights in Rome, so it's what I call a top and tail cruise. So it's a brilliant opportunity. Cruise right there in the middle. Free upgrade from interior to balcony. Return flights from London Gatwick. Flights also available from other airports. Again, call the team. 2 nights stay in your 4-star hotels at the beginning in Barcelona and at the end in Rome. ID is 11. Just remember that number, 112484. 112484. And then that last one, Viking Star. Again, you often hear us talking about Viking river cruises. This is the same line. So many things are complimentary, and it's such a brilliant, brilliant deal. Complimentary wine, beer and soft drinks. You've got your complimentary Wi-Fi, complimentary shore excursions in every port, 24-hour specialty coffees and teas, return flights, itineraries differ slightly depending on which day you decide to go. And don't forget there's a Christmas sailing available as well, and that is a new award-winning ship. At the very start of the cruise, the cruise show I should say, we did tell you about the luxury cruise show that's coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, that's right. Come and join me. Come and meet me. I'd love to meet you. If you watch the show regularly, you've got any questions that you might have. There's going to be loads of industry experts, all the different cruise lines from the luxury market represented in River Cruise, and you get some free bubbly as well. 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's free to come along, and it's in Hampshire.
Any tweets from
your... Yeah, I have actually. Philip Perry, fantastic celebrity Greek cruise and drinks package. Great value. Thank you, Philip. We've also got Peter Valenza, said great show. Thank you, Peter. And Michelle Bird said that she enjoyed you and the pepper. So thank you, Michelle. And Danielle, fantastic show. Glad my lecture finished early so I could watch the entire show.
If I got to, if you bought me 2, I could have been a little devil, couldn't I? I could have had 2 of those. Hey, let me say thanks to you. Really, really appreciate it. I don't know how you squeeze so much information in such a short time. Don't forget you can go to the website, or of course, even better, to have written down that phone number and call the team. Don't miss out on these deals. They are phenomenal. Planet Cruise is who you want to be looking